My name is Chad Smith and I am the Senior Recruitment Officer for 1300 Apprentice. I've been sourcing candidates for apprenticeships and traineeships over the past 15 years with our organisation. In this time I have seen many changes, and it's a great pleasure to be presenting to you today on the topic of jobs of the future. This topic has been our top priority for some time now, and we hope to pass on information that will help you in your roles and to assist young people into their careers. Not just a job, but a sustainable, evolving career. As a group training organisation, we work with many industry groups, employers, institutions and associations. This gives us the ability to see what's trending now and which industries and markets are changing and adapting to modern technology as we prepare for the future. Jobs of the future are not only driven by technology, but also generational and socially driven. We also see how these changes influence the roles and the qualifications within these industries through the VET, Vocational Education and Training sector. I'd like to firstly talk about some of the roles and industries we have seen firsthand that are now categorised as a job of the future, and also delve into what's involved in these roles. I will also discuss other jobs of the future that 1300 Apprentice may not engage in, but is nonetheless high demand and preparing for the future as well. At the end of this presentation, please visit our website for further information on all of these roles and their pathways. With the rise in our population, infrastructure and construction has become high in demand and will be for some time. These include your traditional trades, such as engineering, electrical, air conditioning and refrigeration, to name a few. However, some of the highest growth areas we have come across are not so well known, and many may not realise where to start. Telecommunications Automation and Control. A misconception is telecommunications is part of the electrical apprenticeship. However, due to licensing requirements and legislation, qualified electricians are now undertaking this course to be able to work on three areas: digital infrastructure, including data centers, audio-visual communication, configuring smart networks, and home integration and security systems. These are just a small snapshot of the types of duties and tasks involved in this role that an electrician, for example, could not perform. Many believe these types of functions are completed by qualified electricians. However, you do not need to be an electrician to become a telecommunication technician, and the apprenticeship will only take you 3 years instead of 4 to complete. Telecommunications was one of the fastest growing industries in the last century and will continue to grow exponentially into the future. With the new technology and automation continually developing, this trade is certainly one that will evolve with time and continue to grow, as we have seen already over the past 12 months with our current host employers. In the same package or family comes information technology. It is without a doubt that IT is booming and will continue as technological advancement progresses. STEM, that is science, technology, engineering and mathematics industries, have and always will remain relevant. However, due to the growth of technology, there is a wide variety of job roles within the industry. These are evolving, and some roles and training packages are brand new. Analysis and creative roles are high on the list when it comes to jobs of the future, which IT broadly covers depending on the area of specialisation. These include client support and IT networks and security, which is booming right now as a reaction to the COVID pandemic when everything had to move online. Cybersecurity is definitely on the rise. Surveying is another vocation that is largely unrecognised and also has a skill shortage which is increasing due to demand and significant lack of pool of candidates. With the increase in civil construction and rise in infrastructure, this demand continually grows as the senior skilled workforce look to retire. This gap in skilled workers is trending to continue to grow as time goes on. You can begin a career as a surveyor through a traineeship pathway. Certificate 3 in Surveying and Spatial Information Services is fully subsidised, and you are paid to study and work in the field at the same time. You can use this as a stepping stone into Certificate 4 and higher if you wish, and can be a pathway to attend university to complete the qualification in your own time. Warehousing and logistics, or supply chain operations. More than ever before, we saw the need to have items shipped and delivered around the country and around the world due to the pandemic, and this growth is expected to continue. These roles involve entry-level positions, learning the foundations with the opportunity to upskill through a development pathway, which can lead to high-paying leadership and management roles such as logistics manager. While these roles, such as warehouse operations, may not be attractive to some, supply and demand in this field is projected to grow substantially and is globally influenced. If your job is in demand in Australia, chances are you are in demand worldwide. Horticulture has been one of the highest growing industries we have seen over the last 5 years, and we forecast the demand will become greater for a number of reasons. During the pandemic, horticulture roles were seen as pandemic proof. Being outdoors, the restrictions were far less than any other profession. These roles are less likely to be automated and continue to need skilled people to perform the job. Horticulture is a broad term for the industry. The range of roles it overarches is vast. These include, but not limited to, arboriculture, parks and gardens, landscaping, and retail nursery. Our most popular apprenticeships are landscape construction and parks and gardens. Engineering is such a vast industry with many areas of expertise. Overall, engineering is a traditional trade that, along with the boost in infrastructure, engineering has had a knock-on effect and boost from the economy. We are also seeing manufacturing coming back to Australia, a knock-on effect from the pandemic, which has boosted the need in these areas. While engineering has always been popular with school leavers, the knowledge of the various opportunities has declined, and most opt to attend university to study engineering in some capacity. While consulting with our industry partners and stakeholders, it has been stated that when considering their workforce, the preference to choose a tradesman with experience and first-hand knowledge would be considered over a graduate from university without practical knowledge. Apprenticeship opportunities exist in Certificate 3 through to Diploma. Further studies can continue into university. The healthcare sector is one of the fastest growing sectors in Australia for many reasons such as ageing population. Healthcare covers services such as nursing, support workers and emergency staff aged care. While the pandemic was not the sole reason for this boost, it did see it provide a catalyst for advances in technology in areas such as remote appointments and artificial intelligence-enabled diagnostics. Pathways into community services exist for the following more popular occupations: Certificate 3 of Community Services, Certificate 4 in Disability, and Certificate 4 in Ageing. Another fast-growing sector, which encompasses all levels of teaching from early childhood and education, primary and secondary teaching through to university lecturers. While many of these professions require university degrees, opportunities at entry level exist under traineeship and vet pathways for education. Early childhood is quite popular from Certificate 3 to Diploma. Women in trades. There are also some initiatives currently supported by the New South Wales Government to boost participation rates for women in trades. Now more than ever, we are seeing employers actively seek women for apprenticeships, predominantly within the construction industry. The initiative comes about due to the underrepresentation of women in trades and the link to our skills shortages. Organisations are embracing these initiatives and creating diverse roles to accommodate women in trades, such as creating informed and supported pathways. Increasing awareness within schools and talking to women about their goals and pathways to achieve them will certainly help close the gap in qualified women in trades. The common link to all the jobs of the future I have mentioned in this presentation is the ability to start the majority of these professions through traineeship and apprenticeship pathways through skill levels of Certificate 3 through to the Diploma. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation. We do hope that you have gained valuable information to help your students in deciding their career pathways. Please visit our website 1300apprentice.com.au for any further information. Thank you.